As a real estate agent, mortgage agent, or whatever you are, using Instagram is great to leverage your business. If you haven't already checked them out, go check out all the other Instagram videos that I have because there's a lot of value in them. In this video specifically, we're going to talk about story ideas for Instagram. So when you're on Instagram, what type of story should you make? A lot of ideas in this one. Make sure you stick around, watch the whole thing, and make sure you enjoy and take action and do some Instagram stories. As you already know, Instagram stories are huge on Instagram. They originally got the idea from Snapchat because Snapchat had like a story feature. And then Instagram said, hey, if that's working for Snapchat, why don't we do it ourselves? So Instagram has stories, guys. Obviously, you guys know this. And if you don't, then okay, kind of concerning. Send me a DM. So with Instagram stories, this is, in my opinion, more important and more essential to really build that connection with your following compared to like a post. So I think stories are better than posts when it comes to building that connection, right? So this is what I teach, and I mentioned this before. Minimum, bare minimum, 4 a day. And there's a reason why I say 4 a day. It's not because you should post a lot, and it's not like whatever. So this is how it works. When you open up Instagram on your home page, you actually see all the stories on the top. Like you see all the logo, all the profile pictures, and then you see the red thing around it, right? See all the Instagram stories, and if you've noticed that every time you go on Instagram and you refresh or you just go on to Instagram and like you go like a few hours later, you always see the newest story on the first few stories. So obviously, if you're following 50 people and they're all 50 have put out a story, you're not going to see all 50 on like the first page, right? You're going to see the newest one and then followed by the more current ones, right? It's in order, right? So when you're doing 4 a day, that means that there's a chance for people to see you at the top 4 times a day. So if you've noticed on my Instagram or a lot of other people's Instagrams, they tend to post often, but not all at the same time. Like I don't just wake up, go on Instagram, do all my stories for the day, and then just leave it. No, I'm doing them throughout the day because for this reason, you're always top of mind. Every time someone's going on Instagram, they refresh or they go onto Instagram after like on their break or after work or whatever, who are they seeing first? Who's the first person that they're gonna see? You. And what does that mean? You're in their mind because they're gonna say, oh hey, oh hey, David just posted. Oh hey, Radies just posted a story. Whether they click on it or not, that just doesn't even matter. But the only benefit is they see it. You're top of mind. They're already thinking about you, subconsciously. Like it's just how it works, right? So with stories, there's a lot of things that you can take advantage of. One thing I recommend is using all the features on the story. So you can throw on a location, you can mention people, which you've already done because you've already tagged me and posted it like a few videos ago. You can do hashtags, you can do polls, you can do GIFs, you can do questions, you can do countdowns, you can do quizzes, and you can do chats. That's all of them right now, but you can do all that type of stuff. So there's just so many features that you can do on an Instagram story, and Instagram loves Instagram stories so much to the extent that they're now putting Instagram stories on the explore page. And if you don't know what the explore page is, don't worry, we'll get into it. It's part of the algorithm. But if you know what the explore page is, Instagram stories are on the explore page. Here's some more info, I guess insider info. I actually knew that was going to happen before it happened just because I had the connection. So, similarly, if there is any other future update that I know about that the public doesn't know about, I'll be sure to just, let people know or whatever. We'll probably make like a group chat or something. But that's something I want to let you guys know. Another thing, actually, now that we're on the topic of it, Instagram ads may be on stories. I'll talk about that maybe later. But yeah, with stories, make sure you're using as many features as possible. So put hashtags, locations, all that type of stuff. It just helps your posts go out more. And yeah, minimum 4 times a day, guys. When it comes to what should you actually post, like content ideas, I would take pictures of, let's just say, for example, yourself. You can take a selfie. If you're doing showings and you maybe see something cool, maybe just take a picture of that. If you're reading a book, right now I'm reading Expert Secrets. Like I've posted just like a picture of the book on my story, just saying, hey, just doing some reading. And another thing is you can repost content from other creators. So let's just say, for example, you see, I don't know, let's just say Gary Vee, for example. I know I keep using him as an example, but I really like the guy. Let's just say Gary Vee posts a very good video and I want to share it to someone. Cool. All you do is you just go on the post, you click the paper airplane beside the comment button, and you just click add to my story. Boom, you can add it to your story, and then, hey, if people like see it, they see it. And if they don't even like the content. It doesn't really matter, guys. Only the real purpose of it is to be on top of mind. But again, you can do other stuff. You can do screenshots. You can do pictures you've already taken. Maybe like music that you're listening to. Anything non-real estate related is what I would do. Because remember, guys, you are human. So if you guys see that jersey up over there, the Ronaldinho jersey, interesting story right now. So I actually had a guy literally message me, say, "Hey, I want to join your team. By the way, I respect the Ronaldinho jersey." And listen, if I was completely just a realtor and not doing any other non-real estate content, and I never like took stories with the jerseys in the back, he would have probably never messaged me because I didn't make that connection. So remember, with stories, do as much as you can, get the connections done, repost content, like if you see some cool pictures or like a meme, can literally be anything. Guys, remember, you're a human being, you're supposed to be likable. Like literally this stuff is like how to win friends and influence people. You're literally agreeing on mutual things. By the way, if you haven't read that book, How to Win Friends and Influence People, go read that book. It's amazing. So literally, guys, just keep on posting stuff and just keep being active. That's the most important part. Another example is like recently, as I mentioned before, I think the Raptors actually won the last championship. Personally, I grew up in Toronto my whole life, but it was just like last year that I moved to the Durham region. So I still consider myself a Torontonian, and regardless, I'm still going to be supporting the Raptors. So as I was watching like most of these games, every time I would just take my phone out, go on Instagram, just take a picture of my screen, just saying, "Let's go Raptors," or just something like that, because this is what's gonna happen. A Raptors fan that follows you, who you've never talked to, is gonna say, "Yeah, man, let's go," or just something like you're gonna spark a conversation, or someone's gonna, even if they don't DM you, they're gonna remember. They're gonna be like, "Oh, David, the ice cream shop owner," or whatever, or like Radies, the realtor, or Steve, the mortgage agent, or like whatever. They're gonna see that and they're gonna remember and be like, "Oh, hey!" Like the next time they see it, they're gonna be like, "Oh yeah, I remember they were watching the Raptors game." Blah blah blah. Guys, you may think that it's not that deep, but it is that deep. People remember stuff. People think about it. I don't know why, but human psychology is something that I study a lot, and I've learned that people remember a lot of the little details, especially when it relates to them and it has that connection. So guys, that's something for Instagram stories, content ideas. Remember, pictures, videos, do as much as you can. If you see that I'm doing something and you want to do something similar, go for it. Obviously, I'm not stopping you. But yeah, that's pretty much it. If you have any questions, again, feel free to DM me. So the video you just saw is actually from my online course. I actually teach realtors, mortgage agents, lawyers, real estate investors, all sorts of people how to grow a local Instagram following, how to get clients, how to be known in your local market. The course is actually just like $100, which is insane. Like the value you got out of this video, like that's just a taste of what's in the course. Again, the course is $100. If you want to get it, link below. Go check it out. Or maybe you want a coaching call, or maybe you just have a question or something. Leave a comment, or send me a DM on Instagram, and I'm always so down to help. Love helping you guys. But yeah, make sure you leave a like, share this video, share it to all your friends, and your friends, colleagues, business partners, associates, everyone. And yeah, I'll see you guys all later in the next video. Thanks and goodbye.